Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Talks Without a Map, where we don't need directions because conversations find their own path, right? And today, guess who's back from his American adventure? Mr. Jetlag, Rohan.
Hello. अरे हाँ यार, jet lag has become my new best friend, I'm telling you. Right now my body clock is in California. My stomach is somewhere in Dubai, I guess, and my brain, well, it's still stuck at airport security check.
So basically, you are living in 3 time zones at once, right? एक तो फ्री का वर्ल्ड टूर हो रहा है तेरा.
Exactly. 3 time zones, I like that. See, I came back to India, but my sleep is still chilling in California, I feel like. Daytime, I'm wide awake like an owl, and at night, I'm hungry like a bhukkad panda. Jet lag is basically your body saying, you travel all you want, bro. I am not moving.
So you mean to say jet lag is like that clingy ex
Uh-huh.
who says, I will follow you everywhere. चाहे तो इंडिया जा या अलास्का.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what is the funniest part is it's that people tell me, "Are you'll be fine in one day." Like one day, bro. In one day, I can barely unzip my suitcase.
But to tell you honestly, when I had gone to New Zealand, I could revive within 2 days. I didn't take
What is
long.
the time difference, New Zealand and India?
7 hours.
7 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's ahead.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
ahead.
difference.
Yeah, yeah.
America, California is
12
12 and a
hours
half hours behind India.
I know.
And when you go for 21 days and you have like your whereabouts and everything in America,
Hmm.
whereabouts as in I mean to say is दिन शुरू होता है रात खत्म होती है, everything in that scheduled clock. Then you come to India and then you'll understand
Yeah,
what it is.
I
And
know.
honestly, last year when I went to New York, that said, the eastern coast of United States, इतनी प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुई थी जेट लैग की
Oh.
जितनी इस वक्त होगी. एंड ऑल थ्री ऑफ अस, मॉम डैड एंड आई, वी आर स्लीपिंग एट एनी टाइम, waking up at any time.
Yeah.
And I feel like this jet lag is not just about time, it's also about being physically, feeling like you're physically present back in India.
In India. Yeah.
Because mentally you're still there.
Yeah.
That way.
Yesterday I was talking to your mom and she was saying it took around 1 week for
Yeah.
her to come back to
Yeah.
the Indian
Zone.
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
Indian zone. Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
वैसे हो ही जाता है. But like I said, like jet lag is like one thing is people think about it is sleeping patterns and everything, but it's also about your digestion. It's also about when you want to go to the washroom.
Right.
You know, also I feel there's one time of the day where you are most energetic. तो वो change हो जाता है ना when you come back here.
Yeah.
And you never know, maybe it's at night sometime and
Yeah.
you're still asleep at that time. So to come back to that, I think it takes a week. So whoever's listening and who is a little curious about jet lag, this time it took me a week to be human again.
Yeah. And what your mom said, I agree that, you know, you should listen to your body rather than what people say.
Like what did she mean to say?
I mean, whenever her body is demanding, like, you know,
Acha.
to sleep, I mean, whenever she feels like sleepy, she's sleeping. Whenever she wants to eat, she's eating. And ठीक है, अभी it took her a week, but now she's okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
think, but I mean, there are some people who recover within like a day, literally.
Yeah.
Like someone I just mentioned says that, yeah, you'll be back in a day and
Yeah.
everything. But I feel like it's also about everyone's body clock.
Yeah.
And it's also about what suits you.
Yeah.
Like biologically, there are certain people who are built that way.
हाँ.
कि कहीं भी जाए उनको कुछ प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं आती.
Hmm.
Just genetically blessed, I feel
हाँ.
like.
And my sleeping hours are so odd. Even
For
here.
you, it's great.
Yeah,
For you, it's great
yeah.
because of your sleeping hours.
Yeah.
Because you already live in American time.
Right. And you know, my uncle, who is now 91, but at 89 also, he could recover within a day.
That's great, yeah.
I mean, he was back to his consultancy. He's a doctor.
Huh.
So he was back to his consultancy next day, yaar, after he returned
Did he
from
travel
US.
like often?
He used to, but now of late, not much. But he's like, you know, very positive person.
Mm-hmm.
So he was back next day.
Yeah, like some people. So my aunt was telling me, because her son stays in Bay Area in California. So she's like, I don't have a problem with sleep. The only problem I have is with washroom timings. That's what she
okay.
said. Because once you come back, because she works, right? Once she's back,
Okay.
she has to go back to
Yeah.
work. And she's like, I can't use the bathroom in the morning because
Right, right.
time wise I'm still there.
Yeah.
Then I feel like going to the loo and I'm in my school. She's a teacher out there. So those are some obnoxious and uncomfortable situations one
Huh.
has to face after jet lag, and nobody talks about that
Yeah.
during jet lag.
Yeah.
But I think our body,
Huh.
the wonderful thing is human body is designed in a way that it changes as per the circumstances.
Right.
It takes time, and I feel like you should respect that
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
that it takes to change.
Right.
वरना ऐसे हाँ चलो कल ही होना चाहिए, this doesn't happen, and I feel like the slower it happens the better it
Better.
is for you. But I'll tell you one funny thing. Both the times when I traveled to US, like last year East Coast, this year over here West Coast, जाते वक्त मुझे ये कुछ नहीं हुआ था.
I was coming to that.
Yeah,
That
what-
because next day you had to conduct the workshop.
Yeah,
so I
2
was-
days later, but yeah, like
2 days,
almost
yeah.
almost like
Huh.
next day if you think
So
about it.
that time you didn't face any problems.
Not
like-
really. So the only thing is we had one hotel room,
Huh.
and my dad snores a lot. so, so we had to
It's
sleep.
going to kill you now.
We had to kind of sleep in that. No,
Okay.
he's like.
Ambient.
mean, so we kind of had to adjust, the three of us in
Huh.
that.
Okay.
So तीनों के तीनों सो नहीं रहे थे
Oh.
ज़्यादातर.
Acha.
We were just giving each other some space. कि अभी तू सो जा, we have to go
Oh.
to sleep. So the problem wasn't jet lag. Problem was snoring and
अच्छा.
उसकी वजह से
अच्छा.
नींद कम. But you know, you have that that drive during those days कि मैं
हाँ.
मुझे they've invited me for something,
Ah.
and it was so well organized, and you know the warmth of the people out there, you feel like there's a small India part out there
Huh.
in America that is
Yeah,
welcoming
yeah.
you, and तो उसकी वजह से that drive pushes you.
Yeah.
But then that everything boils down to
When you come
when
back.
you come back and then your
Huh.
body recovers.
Because I was really worried कि how are they going to conduct, like, just immediately after landing in US. So good, you didn't have
Yeah.
much problems. Yeah.
What about you in New Zealand? Like when you landed
I
there,
didn't-
I'm talking about.
I didn't have much problems.
नहीं हुआ.
No.
And when you
not
came
much.
back, तो you were in
No.
some other zone.
And उतना jet lag होने के जैसे, like, I haven't traveled to, like, US or ऐसा इतना I've never traveled to US. So I haven't experienced, but this New Zealand ka was 7 hours difference. I could manage, and both of us, me and Rashnika, we both
That's
could
great.
manage.
And okay, a little opinion of mine. So I have traveled to every continent except Africa and Antarctica.
Huh.
Okay. I feel like jet lag per se is only for North America and South America.
Oh,
For
okay.
us.
Okay.
Indian Asia
Okay.
side.
Because of the time
Huge
difference.
time difference,
yeah.
like really. Because I've been to Europe like 3 times. I've never had a problem because it's just 3.5 hours difference. I've been to Australia, which is I think 5-ish hours
5.5, I think.
ahead
Yeah.
of India.
Yeah.
तो वहाँ इतनी problem नहीं आई when we came back.
Huh.
Of course, you have like different
Huh.
time zone. तो बदलेगा obviously, and as I said, mentally you are still in that
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
But when it comes to sleep, like erratic schedules इतने नहीं हुए जितने अमेरिका के होते हैं.
Huh.
Yeah, so I feel like I tell us if you agree that jet lag predominantly is for America.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I've never traveled to US, so I
Yeah,
can't.
so now whenever
really,
you haven't applied for the visa yet, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah. So you need to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let's be honest about the other side of I think we're going to come to this topic of Instagram later.
Huh.
But I feel like I want to include this thing that वो जो दिखाते हैं ना sunrise in
हाँ.
California, just landed here and
Yeah.
just woke up to this view and all. कुछ नहीं होता. You don't get enough sleep
Yeah.
as long as even if you're back here. तो ये सब सनी ये कोई अलग फोटोज होते हैं मुझे लगता है जो लोग पोस्ट करते हैं
Yeah.
you know about the glamorous side of traveling.
Actually, what is the reality is messy hair, dark circles, then your tanned skin and brain fog.
Brain fog, that's completely there.
Basically, Wanderlust online could be Wander why offline, right?
yeah. And also in jet lag, I should mention this. Nobody talks about the shram that you have to go through when you're traveling. I mean, when you're there, you're literally taking your bags here and
Yeah.
there. You're
Running from one terminal to
you're packing and unpacking. Then when you're going with parents, it's like taking 2 kids with you.
Come on.
Then I even drove in America. Like I drove for so many hours out there. So there is also an element of being tired at the
Yeah.
end of the day, mentally and physically both.
Yeah.
So jet lag में वो भी आ जाता है.
Huh.
sometimes your sleep cycle is fine even when you're back, but you're so tired.
Tired, yeah.
You're just so tired, and you used your brain also so much, like so much,
I know.
that आते वक्त लगता है अरे चलो बेड
थोड़ा
पे ही
brain
थोड़ा लेट जाते
fogging,
हैं. And
हाँ.
when we landed back, it was raining in Mumbai,
Oh yes.
which wasn't the case when we flew. Like
Right.
we flew in July, and July is like peak season of
Yeah.
monsoon over here, but नहीं हो रही थी बारिश. And when we came back, it started raining, and the मौसम was so nice.
Yeah.
So you just want chaddar, and you know,
Yeah,
so
that
that's
cozy.
why it's nice to give jet lag the
Its own pace.
yeah and also it's also nice to blame it on jet lag.
हाँ.
कि उसकी वजह से हो गया.
हाँ. एक चीज है कि like you know the weird part is jet lag sometimes can make you super productive.
Really?
Yeah, because you know करने के लिए क्या है ऐसे समझ में, then you start cleaning your cupboard or you start
Really?
unpacking and then you put your clothes for washing. वो सब चीजें
So-
that is also needed ना, so I
Yeah,
would call it productive.
agree actually, because the first few days I was getting up too early.
हाँ.
So then what was happening is I was doing some laundry that was needed,
हाँ.
because there were lots of pile of clothes.
Yeah.
Once we were back, so thoda cooking bhi I was
हाँ.
so you get more time
Yeah.
on you. My mom still, she's getting up too early than her
Oh.
regular time. So what she's doing, she goes to her other place and does riyaz now. Kathak
Acha.
riyaz.
Okay.
She goes for a nice walk and does riyaz.
Okay.
Baba is sitting home.
हाँ.
He is comfortable in his own space.
Probably he's also thinking some creative
He
concepts.
is actually.
Yeah,
No, the only good thing is all three of us, once we are back, we haven't stopped planning our next work schedules.
हाँ.
ऐसे नहीं कि घर आ गए अरे हाँ थक गए,
हाँ.
brain fog and this and that.
Yeah.
मतलब we are still on the go.
Yeah.
So I
Maybe
think,
physically you're not active, but you know mentally, yeah.
and I think it's also वो कहते हैं ना जैसा देश वैसा भेष.
Base, yeah.
Similarly, once you're back in your country, your mind starts working that way कि यहाँ
Yeah.
पे मेरा काम है,
Yeah.
यहाँ पे I have to answer people
Yeah.
when it comes to work and this
Yeah.
and that. तो I think it changes. I think automatic वो switch हो जाता है. Once you go for
that
a holiday,
period can vary from person to
person to person. I just feel, what do you think one should do to recover from jet lag?
See, कुछ लोग बोलते हैं कि don't sleep at odd times.
Like afternoons and
Yeah.
yeah.
So it can help. But since my timing is only odd, you know, so for me, like, you know, I'm cool with.
For you, don't
yeah.
sleep on time. That's what we can give
हाँ.
you. Yeah. I think hydrate yourself, number one.
Yeah.
Secondly, I don't know how many of you believe in antacids, but you really need to take a few antacids
right.
in the initial days.
Uh-huh.
Don't let your system have any kind of inflammation. Because the first few days you will feel sort of indigestion
Okay.
and acidic.
Huh.
So don't hesitate to take antacids is what I feel. So hydrate yourself. It's okay to take antacids and laxatives. This is real because nothing glamorous. This is all real. Yeah. Then try and have very simple meals like dal chawal, salads and fruits. And come on, like these all days, especially when in America, you're having a lot of cheese and burgers
so you're
and
craving for
तो
desi simple
desi
khana.
and varan bhat is what
Varan
we
bhat,
need
yeah.
once we are
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
So have simple food, give your digestion that, give your stomach that, you know, time for digestion, and I think that's there. And just chill, just enjoy
Yeah.
that
Could be your extended holiday,
Yeah.
recovering from jet lag,
yeah.
right?
And we were lucky that आते ही इतना काम नहीं था.
हाँ.
आते आते 1 week when we were to recover from the jet lag, we were chill, we were working from home, or there were just some things happening just on call and stuff like that. तो हम आराम से वहाँ से
Yeah.
बाहर आ सके. So I think that's some takeaways I can give.
Yeah.
Maybe next travel I can give even more takeaways. Let's see.
And by next week I think वो गणपति के ढोल ताशे सब चालू हो जाएंगे,
हाँ.
तो एकदम खुल जाएगी सब
ताजा
नींद
तवाना.
वगैरह.
हाँ, completely. वो तो अभी से ही शुरू हो गया. I live in Dadar, so you can only imagine what's going on out there completely.
Yeah, so you'll feel back home.
Yeah, completely. I already am.
It's
Today,
already.
I started traveling within the city, so now I'm again getting into that
हाँ.
this zone over here. Totally. Anyway, so that's about it. Tell us, how has your jet lag experience been, and what do you do to get out of it, and maybe to even enjoy some jet lag experience? What do you do?
So tell us, are you team jet lag is torture or team jet lag is adventure? And what's the weirdest thing you have done at 3 a.m. thanks to jet lag? We would love to hear your stories.
See ya.